Now, we're starting. See? Now you're excited. Become an expert in something considered high value by others. When I was in Singapore, I really studied a lot. I don't have day off, 1 day a month. But I make sure that I really studied because I want to be successful. I want to be the best. So whatever you're doing right now, you have to say to yourself, I am the best. I am the best. Because if you say that to yourself all the time, guess what? Whatever you do, you will be successful. But if you are working only as mediocre, I'm sorry, they can easily kick you out. True? But whatever you're doing, if you think you are one of the top in that organization, you know what? You have job forever. You have business forever. And that's how I am very confident on what I'm doing because of that. Okay, again, top places, top in any field, earn the highest income, sales, like Sheila Lubien. I cannot tell you how much she's making, but she's doing very well, this person. Last year, she achieved 6 times, correct, Sheila? 6 times more, right, than her target. Yes, I think, yeah, you should applaud her. And I'm so proud to tell you she's moving to her dream home next month in Alabang. Yeah, it's true, Sheila. Okay? So guys, ask yourself, are you happy? Okay? Now, find out what kind of field you want. Because me, I love sales. Sales is not a bad job. Some people said, oh, I don't like sales because, you know, when you're selling, you're begging. No. You're in sales because you're helping. Correct, Marife? You're in sales because you're making the difference. You're giving what they need, not what you're getting. Because I can tell you, you can make a lot of money. Okay, so find out what kind of field you would like. Next. There's a lot of people making a lot of money, but they're broke. So it doesn't matter how much you're making. Some people making 10,000 a month, but they have savings. There's some people making $500,000, but it's all gone. So you have to really find out how you budget your money. So I want you to do calculation right now. Let's say you're making 10,000 peso. You save 1,000 a month. How much in a year? 12,000. How much in 10 years? 120,000 without interest. That's just nothing, just taking, like going to Starbucks. So do you want to give that to Starbucks or you want to put in your bank account? Correct? That's why I only go to Starbucks if I have to. Otherwise, no. Why should I give to them? Why should I give to Rostans? Right? Lagot ako? It is true. Do you want to retire with money or broke? Right? Imagine if you're making 100,000 a month. 10% you save. How much? 10,000 a month? So in a year, how much? Correct. 10 years, how much? See? Your mind now is working. Right? So make sure, okay? So don't use your credit card. Always debt-free. Okay. Gain relationship. This is very important. Get to know positive, successful people. Do you want to go out with people who complain too much? Too heavy. It's too heavy. Why should you? Go out with people who are very positive. That's what I do. That's what I did. Since I was in Canada before, all my friends said, Rebecca, let's go for dancing. I said, no, because I want to study, I want to work. I said, why not? Because I want to be rich someday. I said, no, find a good man who's rich. Huh? That's what they did. They went to disco to look for a man who's rich. Then they don't have to work hard and study. But I said, no. I don't like shortcut. I want long. But look, did I do a great job? Yes. Right now, they're still working as a nanny and in the hotel cleaning. So you ask yourself, okay, where do you want? Okay, become known for dependability, speed, and quality of work. Sometimes at your work, you need to do things. Yeah, you're doing it, but so-so. You think your employer will be happy? Nah. So if business not good, you're the first one to be kicked out. But if you are good, even business not good, they will keep you. Correct? So you make sure that you are good. Even in your sales, they use you because they trust you. Because they can depend on you. So you have to do that. Whatever you're doing, that's must. Start early, stay late. Some people start from 9 to 6. They go to work exactly 9 o'clock. Guess what? What's gonna happen? What a waste of your time if you do that. So me, I start early. If I go to work at 9, by 7 o'clock, I'm at work. You have to. So when 9 comes, you're all done. You're ready for the next big thing. Students, there's a lot of students here. Same thing with you guys. You have to go early. Okay? So that at least you don't waste your time. If people like you, they will help you. True? Because they respect you. Be positive, cheerful, and work hard to get along with everyone. Like for example, you have a friend that said, hi Sheila, how are you? Or you have a friend, hi Sheila, how are you? Good morning. Which one you like? So you have to be cheerful. Even though you're going through challenges at home, you had a fight with your boyfriend, whatever, when you're with someone, you have to be very cheerful. Forgive and forget. Sometimes we made mistake, so you apologize. I apologize. If someone hurt you, forgive. Forget about it. Move on. Leave it for today and tomorrow. What happened yesterday is gone. Don't waste your energy. Okay? Successful people are high energy people. Sleep. Okay? Sleep, exercise, and eat properly. Okay. I make sure to go to bed 10 o'clock at night, except if there's a special party. Exercise. I exercise at home. I don't have to go to the gym because number one, it's expensive. Number two, the time. So I do a lot of stretching. Either you swim, or you have your machine, or you jump. That's good enough for me. Eating healthy, very important. You know, in 2005, I was diagnosed with brain tumor. Maybe you don't know. I was given 6 months to live. And I was flown to Canada to be buried in Canada. Yes, okay. Anyway, I survived. Here I am. This is my second life. Okay? So I learned to eat properly. My breakfast, shake, fruits and vegetables, lunch, whatever I like, and dinner, light. And that's what we are doing. Okay? So, very important, especially right now, there's a lot on chemicals on food. Bounce back quickly from inevitable challenges. All of us gone through challenges, but that's normal. If you don't go through challenges, it means life is boring. It means you're not normal. So you ask yourself, how come? What's wrong with me? Everything's perfect. It means There's a concern there. But if you're going through challenges, that means you're great. You're doing the right thing. That's how we learn. That's how I see things. What do you think? Otherwise, it's so boring. If you don't have a quarrel with your husband or your partner, it means life is boring, right? But if you had fight and then you have loving, then that's better. Okay, now I'll share with you about goal settings, how I did it. Do you know Tony Robbins? I love him. He's a nice guy. He says, setting goals is the first step for turning the invisible into the visible. Okay, you make sure to write it down. Because without it, you don't know where you're going. When I was a kid, I already know what I want, and I use it a lot. Okay, defocus your mind. So what I did when I was in Canada, I have a big piece of cartolina. What is cartolina in English? Oh, cartolina? Okay. No, see? It means I'm normal. Okay. So what I did, I wrote down my top goals. And I pasted it on my bedroom. You know your bedroom? So when I wake up, I can see it. Before I go to bed, I see it. Oh my God, it gives you the energy all the time. Even though I'm so tired, but I see it. Okay? So I suggest you should do that. It focuses your mind. It gives me the direction wherever I want to go. It prevents you from drifting. Because sometimes, especially in Canada before, it's so cold during winter time. So if I read it, it wakes me up to get out and sell my pots and pans because I have a goal of selling $5,000 a week. So how about you? Do you have that? Because no matter what, we're gonna get older and older every day. So do you want to be richer next year or just be happy today? I want to be richer every year. That's why I wrote it down. Okay, setting goals increase your commitment to achievements. Moving towards your goals increase your self-esteem and you feel great. Every time I close a deal, I feel great. I'm so happy because I'm gonna make money for my brothers and sisters. So how about you at work? Are you just happy? 9 to 5, go home. 9 to 5, go home. Next year, you're a year older. Are you happy like that? Because I'm not. Okay? Goals lead to happiness. That's what Albert Einstein said. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. You have to write it down and say it to yourself. Over and over and over again. Because that's what I did. Create the destination fits in your mind, okay? The vision. Every day, I have a vision. Do you have a vision every day when you wake up? When you are meeting your client, do you have a vision? What kind of meeting? What kind of appointment? That is must, and that's what I use all the time. Okay? Okay, why vision is important? In the long run, men hit only what they aim at. Therefore, they had better aim something high. How high you want to achieve? Like Sheila, I know what she wants to achieve. And she's achieving more than what she's expecting. But I said, you can do even better. And she said, yes, I can. And look at her. And I do the same thing. You know, I wrote down my goals for 2014. I won't tell you what it is. But I'm so happy with the result. Because I have that vision. Now I'm working for my goals for 2015. How about you? So you have to ask yourself, where I'm going. So if I can do it, why not? When you write down your goals, has to be very specific. Clear? Okay? Like when I was new in Philippines, I was the one opening, I opened the Rebeccca Cosmetics. Are you aware with Rebeccca Cosmetics? And I said to myself, I am the first Filipina who will drive pink car in Philippines. And I did. Because I claim it. And that's how I write down my goals. When I was in Canada, when I joined Rebeccca Cosmetics also, I said, I am a director in 3 months. I said, how can you do that? I said, I claim it. And I did. So I was sent to Dallas for training and so on and so on. So claim it. Write it down. There's a deadline here, okay? Be focused on a result. When you write it down, be measurable, be related to time, be bold, but believable. So, like for example, you said, I want to marry a famous actor. Let's say Derek Ramsey. Is that believable? So, has to be believable when you write it down. Okay? Right? Emma, you're laughing, huh? So if you want to marry someone that really, you know each other. All right? Include your personal life, your career, your finances, etc. How much money you want when you retire? Because I wrote it down. When I said at the age of 50, I wanted to have da. Right? I cannot tell you. It's secret. Okay. Write down your goals, okay? So when you don't have to do it now, but when you go home, some of you, of course, you're already done, but maybe you can update it. Okay? You can update it when you go home. Promise yourself, because if you do that, it helps a lot. Okay? Goal setting is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. I use this a lot. I used it before, and until now, I'm using still same thing. So now it's up to you. Okay. Remember I mentioned about how much you want to make? You have to claim it. You have to say it. I am earning, because I said, if you said, I wish, it will never happen. But if you said, I know how much Marip is making, I won't tell you. Okay? I am making 500,000 peso a month. You claim it, I claim it. So that's how it works. So let's say you're making 100,000. I am making 120,000 a month. So you claim to get increase. Then you do the work. Why? Your company give you increase without you noticing it. It will just happen. You claim it and then do the work. Okay? So that's what I do. So you do the same thing. Okay. Save, 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 save. This is very important because I think we are missing here sometimes. At school, we never taught how to save, but I learned how. I suggest not only 10%, but 20% of your salary, whatever you're making, if you save 20%, that's a big thing. At your work, if you increase your monthly output, it will just, you will be shocked what's going to happen to you in your company, in your position, if you do that. Okay? So you have to tell that to yourself. Let's say you write down your goals. Condo, you want to buy a condo. You claim it. That can be done. You have to put the date when. Because if you put, I want to own my own condo in December in 2015, then you claim that. Then you're saving money towards that. But if you said, I wish I can have a condo in 2015 December, that will never happen. Save 3 months salary, that's must, okay? You have to put the date also when. This is necessity by saving 3 months. That is different from your investment because the 3 months for emergency, if something happened, you have something to spend. Okay? Pay off debt. You have, let's say you owed credit cards. Whatever. You have to put also the deadline when you want to pay it. Now I mentioned to you, I stick it on my bedrooms, washroom. You have to stick somewhere to remind you, either your cell phone. Remember, you use your cell phone every time, every day, as the, what you call that, a cover, the front. It reminds you all the time. Or your laptop. So every time you open your laptop, you can see it. I think that's very important for you to put. If you don't like to show your friends, your family, then you don't let them use your cell phone or your laptops, if that's a secret. Okay, update them in regular basis. That's what I do when you write down your goals. Okay, make a promise to yourself, because I did make promise to myself. I always said, I will take daily action no matter how small to reach my goals. Sometimes we are not feeling well and you have a schedule. Most time we canceled it, correct? But promise yourself that as long as you can, you do it. In case of emergency only. Don't use excuses not to do things. That's must. Someday is not a day of the week. Like, what is the date today? Anybody can tell me? June 18? What year? You think it will happen again? No. So what you gonna do? Do you want to just drifting every day, or you want to do the best every day? Because me, I do everything my best every day. Either best mother, best wife, best boss, best friend, anything. That's what I want to do every day. Okay. Procrastination, that's we're known to that. Okay? But I never use this. So if you use this, I think I suggest you have to change it ASAP. Okay. How to keep motivated every day? Maintain a positive attitude. Never complain, even though you're not happy. Okay? When you walk fast. Okay? Walk fast. Because when you walk slow, you know, it doesn't give you that energy. Upgrade your knowledge and skills. I can tell you that until now, I'm still learning. Either I'm in the YouTube tape, you know, on my cell phone when I'm driving, I'm listening. I don't watch on the news or listen to news, because for me, it's a waste of time. Stay away from negative people ASAP. Practice self-talk. I do this a lot. Every time I wake up in the morning, I go to the washroom and look at myself and I said, Rebecca, you're the best. And I feel great all the time. You're the best. You're the best. So you got to say that to yourself. Right, Rina? You're the best. You're the best. And you feel great. Then you'll become a better mother, better sister, better wife, right? Because you're happy. Okay? So that's what I do. Confront challenges and fears. Those are normal. Without it, you're abnormal. You'll be happy when you go through all those challenges. Because that makes us strong. God believes in us. We are born for a reason. That's why we are here. Agree with that? Yes? Okay? Visualize your ideal life when you are alone and relaxed. See your dreams in your own mind. What I do, anywhere I am, I know what kind of family I want. When I retire, what kind of life, what I want to do. I already visualize that when me and Richard retire, we'll going around Philippines and teach children. That's what I overthink all the time. You know what we're doing right now, the HSCO Forum, HSCO Awards, that's part of the long-term goal I set up way back in Singapore. See, it's happening now. As long as you're working towards that goal every day, it will happen. Okay? Reward yourself to milestone. For example, how I reward myself. We don't spend money. You know, when I'm so happy, we did a great job, I cook, Richard set up tables, and my boys wash dishes. Then after that, we watch a nice movie. See, you don't have to spend money to reward yourself when you did great. So you can do the same thing. Find it out what's good for the family. When you go to bed, if you have the time, I read a lot. When you're driving, have to have the CD and listen. That's what I do. Until now. When you go to my car, I have a lot of Brian Tracy there. Okay? Because I don't like to waste my time. And also watch a lot of biographies of great people that inspire you what you want to do next in your career, in your life. Okay? So no other, okay? Like for example, Pablo Picasso said, our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan, in which we must fervently believe and upon which we must vigorously act. There is no other road to success. George Patton said, a good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week. So he always said, do it now, do it now, do it now. Because if you keep waiting and waiting and waiting, what's going to happen? Then if you do it now and did not do good, so who cares? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? So, we don't waste our time, okay? If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what? They have planned for you. Not much. You know, when I quit my job with my employer in Canada as a nanny, and he said to me, Rebecca, why don't you work for me in my office? Then I said, that's what? In my office. So, what's my position? Well, I will develop you as a manager in 3 years. Then I said, in 3 years? Forget it. I want to be the president of my own business now. So that's what I did.